Again, the glad rags. Oh, the wrong one.
Wrong. All right. We fixed it already. Hello. Welcome to the office quiz.
Oh, wrong one. Buzz. Patrick Ahern Entertainment is now live. Got myself an old update.
So it begins. Ready to roll? Right. I'm just going to mute my phone here now because all these notifications are going to wreck my head. Turn that off. Turn this off. Put this up here. There you go. Thanks, Wish. But no, I don't want to buy that random object.
I've actually been I've been taking screen grabs of the stuff that Wish have been offering me. It is disturbing. It's disturbing, some of the stuff, like.
Very disturbing.
Weird.
I have a buddy who I won't name, Barry O'Flynn. He was looking up stuff for his golf swing for. It's like
his golf swing, is it?
Something to help with the golf swing. All these swings for activities popped up. So you can imagine what pops up. Looking sharp, lads. Have to dress up for work, lads. Hi, guys. Looking very fancy. Or as we say in Cork, very. Oh, very fancy.
Very fancy. You're very fancy indeed.
Right. We'll be kicking off the quiz at 9 o'clock. Colm, we have how many questions?
75. I went all out this week.
75 questions. We're going to have 5 rounds of 15 with small breaks in between.
Pat, can you just do me a favor there? In the settings of the trivia, how do I change the? I'm not too sure if I have it set up right. It was set up a few days ago.
I went in and set up everything.
But normally, don't we turn on asking for people's city? Didn't we normally?
No.
All right. And all the right timers and can't log in and all that kind of stuff is.
We have 20 seconds. Logins are all in there and stuff like that.
Oh, perfect. You know, Michael Scott is watching you there in the background. With the headphones on, it looks like you're presenting a match. The fact that you're wearing the suit and tie, it looks like you should be doing this. Like,
well, Bob. You in the right microphone?
Oh, that's probably good point. Yeah, I am. Yeah.
That's all right. Loving the shirts, lads. If only you could see the bottom half.
Yeah, I'm in my jocks. No, I'm not.
You're not. I'm in a pair of jeans. What's this? A shirt and tie quiz? I'll be on my suit and tie.
So, hello everyone. Just so you know, the store.
Right, if you just got a notification that we're gone live and you're like, "What's going on?" It's like, why the boys all dressed up? It is an US office quiz. Colm is chatting, just missing the background.
I'll be back in 2 seconds. Nathan is missing his DS. I'm gonna find it.
Go sort that. Mute your microphone there, Colm. Press the button. I just mute it here manually. So if you are a fan of the US office, this is the quiz for you. If you want to get a ticket, if you haven't got one already, link is down below there. In the description, just click on that and you can purchase the ticket. I just muted your column just in case. Heard you shouting random stuff. Take your stupid DS.
Unfortunately, that kind of stuff happens, so I won't even joke around. I wish it didn't. But liquor, our prices have never been. Well, I've had a lot of fun writing the quiz. I'll be honest with you. Now, I kind of stole. When I say stole, I lifted about 20 questions from other sites because I thought to myself, you know what? I wish that there was more questions in the Brooklyn Nine-Nine quiz because we only did like 60, and I felt it just wasn't enough. It can't catch the essence of the show. You could easily. This quiz is about 25% really easy, 25% medium, 25% you gotta know, and 25% difficult.
You know, right? Is there going to be a couple of Simpsons
There's one or two. Someone's going to give out to me for one of them, and they're going to be like, "Oh, that was a real nasty question," and I don't care. So you'll know the question when it pops up. If you make the mistake, if you get it wrong, you're not a real fan of the show. If you know what I mean. There's two of them there, and they're one is just plain and simple. If we don't get 100% in it, it'll actually be offensive.
Let's see.
I'll be offended.
Where are the rest of our regs here? Well, they might be a lot of our regulars are office.
They might not be office fans. You know what? This probably will be the lowest turnout of a quiz we've probably done. And we kind of knew that was going to happen anyway, but sometimes you just got to do things that people want. I think that I think that the Bond quiz would probably be quieter than this one, but we will do it. I promise we'll do it. Maybe not next week. I can't afford 2 bad quizzes in a row, but we'll do it. We will do it.
Next week is going to be
music, you were saying, but you want to do sport as well, don't you?
Sport. I had loads of messages of people looking for sport and stuff like that, so maybe. We've never watched The Office ourselves.
But you're going to give it a go, are you?
That is definitely going to be interesting, so.
Wow. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. I am just currently uploading the quiz. That's why I'm gone quiet. If Pat's quiet, I don't know why he's quiet.
I'm just sorting something out here. Boom, 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 boom. Always do something in the background. You can hear the clicking.
There's only one ticket sold in the last 5 minutes now. It's very, very bad.
There's what?
There's only one ticket sold in the last 5 minutes, you know that?
Oh my god.
Well, you know what? As we said. Oh, I made a mistake there. What did I say it's going to be? Yeah, so if you're there and you are an Office fan, tell us your favorite Office episode or your favorite Office clip. Banterino kind of got famous as well for the old cold opens along with Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Same writers. So if you were into Brooklyn Nine-Nine and you were looking for something different to try, you would have had an inkling that the Office was coming up soon enough anyway, and it would have given you a good reason to go off and stream it. I think all of it is on Amazon Prime at the moment. So all of the Office. No, I think it's all on Amazon Prime at the moment. I think it is. I think it's back up there recently enough, or maybe it's on Netflix. I think no, it's Amazon Prime or one of them anyway. And every Air customer got. So if you had Air broadband or Air, I think you got free Amazon Prime. So there's no excuse. And they got to be fair, the app for the television and stuff like that is quite good. It's
not as good as Netflix. It doesn't use my magic.
Netflix. I mean, I hadn't got Netflix. Remember, I told you I got Netflix a few weeks ago. Netflix is so well integrated. It is just ridiculous. I mean, I paused it on the TV downstairs and I went upstairs and it's on the Amazon Fire Stick in the bedroom, and I turned on and I was watching Silence of the Lambs and it was exactly where I left it off and started in like 2 seconds.
Amazon, their search engine is poor. As I said, I have an LG TV. You know, it's got the magic remote.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the cursor doesn't work with Amazon. You have to use directional buttons. Like a chump. I've decided if we get
Amazon are ridiculous when it comes to
Colm. Tonight in the quiz, I'm going to play it. Can you hear this?
No.
All right, I'm going to turn this up big time. So it's very, very low.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. Everybody stay calm.
Just go do it. I have to turn over. How can I go? I'll try again.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm.
Just going to do that. If we get 100%.
That cold open is easily the best moment in the entire show for me. Where Dwight is setting fire to everything. It is brilliant. I mean, everyone stay calm. What do we do? Check it with the back of your hand. It's lukewarm. Andy Bernard is just brilliant in it. Like, I disliked Andy Bernard quite a lot of my first viewing of it. But when I watch back, he gets treated really, really poorly. and then you eventually kind of get to like him, and then they ruin his character in the last series. They just ruin his character. The last series is a bit miffy, Mifflin.
The flat green TV in Michael's apartment was possibly the funniest scene ever.
What was it? I missed that.
Flat screen TV, Amy McMahon said.
It's a brilliant running gag within that episode. It's just like you're expecting it to be huge and it's tiny, but it's on an arm. Like it's wall mounted on an arm and down around the corner, and it's right next to his Dundee, which is on his own home built shelf. Very great show.
Rory Brown, what's up, boys? Love the backgrounds and the suits. Top class. You know where you like to dress up, Rory?
Pat, you weren't going to get dressed up. Well,
I got dressed up literally 30 seconds before we press live. I am so tired.
Well, go to bed now after this and don't be going playing off. Don't be going playing.
But I stayed up to watch UFC last night.
That's why you're tired.
Well, yeah. And then one of the babies woke at 4 o'clock when I'm finishing the UFC. And my wife took care of the babies, so I got up at 6:30 to take care of the babies.
There's no more watching UFC at that time of the night. Just have to watch it in the morning now, like all the other dads. That's going out the window.
Yeah, but where can I watch it on a dodgy highlight stream?
Record it.
Somebody want to point me in a direction? I'm like the football players walk you off now. Anybody point me in the direction of a dodgy highlight stream for UFC?
No. I have to upload the quiz.
I'm not a big fan of The Office. I'm a big fan of you. Just watching along tonight. Have fun. Yeah, no problem. Boom.
No.
Let's see if we can sort of audio over here.
There's only one picture question as well in there. And also the longest question I've ever put into a quiz.
Oh no, it's just going to be... You're going like this at the screen.
Yep.
Who in a season 4 episode 6?
No, it's a quote one. It's not that bad. There's none of that in there. No, you can rest assured. There's none of that in there.
Bart Simpson, UFC's own channel. I was thinking about buying a fight pass. It's like fucking. It's about $80 for the year.
That's not bad.
It's Ireland's longest quiz questions, I believe.
It's Ireland's longest quiz
questions. Yeah, but then you look playing Netflix for the year, paying for Amazon Prime for the year, paying for Disney for the year, paying for Spotify for the year.
You don't need Disney. That's the thing. Like, you could watch what's on Disney in 2 months and then you'll be gone. You don't need it anymore. Like, so paying for it for a year is useless.
It's probably the cheapest of all of them then.
Yeah, but it's also got the least amount of stuff on it. I mean, it has the least amount of stuff just because it's got all the Simpsons on it. Like, I mean, roughly you're talking about only paying for a third of that in any way. Like, there's 30 seasons, but only 10 of them are good. It's like you're not going to pay for Disney Plus every year. You're not. But you'll pay for Netflix every week. You know, you.
It depends. See if they have the Mandalorian on it again next season. It's there and.
Yeah, but you don't need it now. What I'm saying is you watch The Mandalorian. There's nothing else on it now till next year when The Mandalorian comes back. Then you pay your
Frozen last week again.
But you could buy Frozen on disc. You could go down to CEX and pick up Frozen for €1.
On disc. You can watch it on the videotape. Get it down in Chartbusters.
You can get in CEX. I'm just telling you, like, I mean, frugal, man. You gotta be frugal. You don't get where I am. You look. You don't get college degrees from community colleges without being, frugal. So, yeah, you don't need it all the time. Like Netflix, you pay for. Their stream of stuff coming in is unbelievable. But Amazon, I always would say, Amazon, Amazon original. But that's all stuff they just buy from the States that didn't get picked up over here. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll say Sky Pass on a TV show, and then all of a sudden what is it? USA Network in America had Treadstone, which was the TV version of the Jason Bourne saga.
Is that HBO? Did they have all the HBO stuff?
No, they USA. So USA Originals, which is a channel in the States, and they used to make Psych. Remember that? You'd see USA written on the screen. Psych and other things. Necessary Roughness. Complicated. I They had loads of stuff. Stop hating on
Stop
Disney
hating
Plus.
on
I have a 4-year-old. It saved my life.
It saved my life.
I'm talking about him. I'm not talking about your situation. I'm talking about his situation. He's talking about a Fight Pass, which he'd use more often than he will Disney Plus. We can all agree Disney Plus app is very well designed. Yeah, and Rory Brown, you are speaking my language. It's awful. Why does it take so long for the thumbnails to load?
It doesn't work with the magic remote either. Y'all have got to follow Netflix lead, lads.
It's so well integrated. And I hadn't used it in so long that when I saw what it had developed into in the 2 or 3 years since I last used it, it is leaps and bounds ahead of itself. Kate O'Donoghue, I love Disney Plus. I'm not ragging on you for loving Disney Plus. Option A is everything in the strategy here tonight. That's Moira. I apologize in advance for ruining any chance of an air horn. It's not intentional. I'll tell you what, there is one question in here that anyone with a sense of humor can possibly answer. It's happening. It's happening.
Hello.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone?
It's very low for some reason.
So, Office best episodes. I'm going to see now. Here we go. The 10 best according to Cleveland.com. So I'm assuming that's Cleveland. So the best 50. They've got a best 50. I'm going to go and see what the... Actually, is anyone watching Space Force? Did you watch Space Force?
No.
I didn't fall in love with it, I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
I didn't fall in love with it.
The link is live, I'm guessing. We've 9 teams in.
It is, yeah, the link is live. It automatically goes live now, so if it doesn't.
So if you purchase a ticket, all you got to do is click into the link now on the second email you got. Anything like Space Jam. Lou Q says, yes, it's meh. Meh.
What's meh? Disney Plus?
I'm guessing Space Force.
Oh, yeah, Space Force, yeah. Like, John Malkovich is in it.
I'm not a big fan of John Malkovich.
No, you're not a big...
Just not a fan.
Dinner Party, which we were talking about a minute ago with the flat screen one, is the third best episode according to this one. Safety Training is number 2, and The Injury, which is the one where he burns his foot off a George Foreman grill. Let's not talk anymore about that because that could be a question in the quiz. Right. So we've got ourselves about 25 more minutes before we get this underway. So
25 minutes to purchase a ticket. If you know somebody who's a big Office fan and said, listen, what are you doing Sunday night? They're probably sitting at home watching what's on RT1 right now. I'm just going to get the remote. I'll do my TV review.
This will be our lowest turnout for a quiz ever.
Right, so RT1, we have Mary Black doing something. RT2, we have Serengeti. Oh, I think there's a baby elephant drowning. I can't watch this. Oh no, there's a baby elephant drowning.
It does look like it looks like you're commenting on a match. It looks like you're commenting on a match.
There's a baby elephant being swept away by a river.
Oh, I've heard that alright. Yeah, that's an awful thing.
Well, I'm not watching this unless you want me. Oh my God, everybody's switching over now to RT2.
No, Pat, no. That isn't that Planet Earth.
Jumbo. Get to the bank.
Is it Planet Earth? Is it?
No, it's Serengeti. It's called.
Oh yeah.
Moira, you watching this in the background? All the rest of them are walking away. And I have to just keep this on. He's just all you can see is the trunk.
It's okay, Pat.
Episode of Gogglebox. He's at the bank, lads.
Best episode on Gogglebox. It's Gogglebox you're watching.
He saved. My God. My inner zoologist is crying hard. He or she is saved and lying down. My God. Right, moving on. See, who wants to watch that? You want something lighthearted?
Like us.
Is this the lowest turnout for a quiz? I might actually have a chance. I wish I rewatched more episodes now. Let's say Sarah. Pat's trauma.
I think we're looking at about 60 people for this. It'll be the lowest we've had. But we knew when we were going into this that we were going to be doing this, and we stuck with our guns, and we don't mind.
Moira, the elephant got out. That's it.
So, like we were talking about the other day as well, you can help us out. Just share the quizzes out and let people know about them and stuff like that. Like, and it's great help to us, and it helps us get new players involved. The more new players we get, the more we can keep going. Hi lads, clicking on the link, but server IP address comes up saying coming up. Google working fine otherwise. Using my phone. Any ideas? Google.
Chris Dilworth. Ooh.
So Chris Dilworth. If you can just get onto Pat there.
Colm, can you send me?
I will, yeah. I'll stick it in the old SteamYard thing there now.
We appreciate this, guys. So excited. No, we do. We're trying to do a quiz that suits everybody. You're not going to have a quiz that suits everybody every day of the week.
Yeah.
I sent a quiz to my ex. He was a big fan, so Todd would reach out to him if he wanted to play.
Well, if you're doing that for us, thank you very much.
Shout out to my ex. We'll do the office quiz. Even already, mine is a better version of that song. That is dedication. Period. Appreciate it, Kate.
It's not the worst thing.
I'm in the private chat club. Get in.
I just had to open it up. See, unfortunately, mine opened up as the administrator thing, so it doesn't give the proper. There you go. Boom.
Right. So
this is
who
dedication to sharing.
Just going to come back into the chat again. It was
Lou Q. Hello. Is this?
Drop me a message on Facebook.
So Chris Dilworth, get onto Pat there and on Facebook. Drop him a message on the old Patrick Ahern Entertainment page. Rory Brown, 60. I've no respect for who doesn't watch The Office. Look at them differently when I find out who doesn't watch it. Now, if there was someone on Friday complaining that there was no going to be UK Office questions, I'll throw 10 out at the end that you can just answer and show it at your screen. I have them prepared and ready to go. So if you do want to answer them, you can just write them down yourself, and after about 5 minutes, I'll give you the answers. So yeah, if you want to,
thanks just Evan for sharing the stream. Appreciate it. Let me make sure it's all working. Oh, by the way, on Virgin Media they have. Can you guess?
Is it? Are we talking a Sunday night movie kind of thing? Is it?
No, it's Virgin Media. What's always on?
The Chase.
Yes, it's the Celebrity Chase with a lot of celebrities.
At 9 o'clock, there'll always be a movie. At 9 o'clock, there'll always be a movie. So don't tell me what it is. Check it. Do the old eye forward and see what's the movie. Is there a movie on at 9 o'clock?
Is there a movie on 9 o'clock? Right. I'm gonna take up the list. Let's have a look. What's on next?
Sunday night movie. They kind of kept the tradition going from.
Oh, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire at 9 o'clock?
Is there a movie on after that?
Gogglebox Ireland.
Oh, there's no movie on.
The USA at 11 o'clock. There you go. Virgin Media 2. Graham Norton Show. Touch of Frost. There you go. Virgin Media 3. I'm a Celebrity.
Is there 3? I don't even know that there was 3 of those stations. Don't start without us, Dave Flynn says, when he's putting the baby to sleep. That's all right.
Sorry, Dave.
We'll be like 9 o'clock. We roll the credits. 9:05. We'll probably do the first question. So you got yourself a few minutes. At this point, I think that sales have slowed down. We do have 6 people looking at buying tickets at the moment. So if you are thinking about buying a ticket, buy it now. If you already have bought your ticket, click through and get yourself into the quiz so that we can see that you're there. There is 25 of you involved, so just a little bit under half the people that should be involved who bought tickets have now clicked into the link and have brought themselves in as players or logged themselves in as players, live players. So yeah, there's another half of you out there that need to get yourselves back in there so that we can solve any issues that you might have in case your link isn't working or anything like that. So do it now. Get involved. Put yourself into the quiz. You can still go off. You can still go off and put the babies to bed, and you can pour a glass of wine or go out and enjoy the last bit of sun. Or if you're in Dublin, the last 2 hours of sun, because last Friday, it was ridiculous on Friday.
The sun was shining. We're like, it's 10 o'clock at night.
You're looking out the window, and there it was dark. And there, like in Dublin, it was like your one was like this. She was doing that from the low sun.
Stephen Land, is this free or is there a payment involved? This is a paid-in quiz, Stephen. It's £6. It's £6. That's all the VAT and ticket price and everything included.
The stream is free, Stephen. If you want to sit there and you can't afford €6 to do the quiz and take people on, you can still sit there and shout your answers at the screen and keep your own score and see how you get on against people at the end. Unfortunately, you won't be able to get the point, but you will be able to figure out how many questions you answered more than another person. So if you just want to play along and do that, you can. Other than that, you do have to pay €6, not £6, €6 to use the app to answer the questions. Will there be suits and tuxes in the bond quiz? You damn right there'll be. You better.
I'm wearing hot pants.
Another ticket just sold there. There's 4 people looking at tickets at the moment. There's someone in around Liverpool/Manchester area. And there's 2 in Cork and kind of in around the Limerick shoppy part. But there should also be, I think there's someone in New York looking at it. No, they're gone. So tickets still for sale, and they will be for sale for another 17 minutes. We will be stopping exactly at 9 o'clock. Then we'll roll the credits and we'll tell you how the quiz and all that jazz works. If it's your first quiz, I will tell you that now is probably the time to get yourself a ticket. Also, if you'll need 2 devices to do the quiz, one to watch it and one to answer the questions. One device is for watching the live stream. You can use 2 tabs on a browser if you're that way technically minded. You could probably put the YouTube stream on one side and then the software, the Crowd Live website where you answer the questions on another tab. There is a delay in the streams. Both streams have a delay. There's Facebook is really, really long. It's about 20 seconds, but the best way to watch this is on YouTube, where it's only about 8 seconds. So if you can watch us on YouTube, cast us to a television, watch us on a second tab, you'll still be able to use your device to answer and to all that kind of jazz. But the delay is better. When questions are asked, you're better. They'll arrive on your phone first. Answer them there as fast as you can. Read them, answer them. Don't wait for us to ask them on the screen. There is a delay. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do. That's the internet. That's how it works. So, yeah. Other than that, any other questions? Any other questions? New people? This is induction.
That's the way why we come on early.
Just make sure we can help people out.
We're still having problems. I've asked them to use it and all good working now. Thanks, Chris. Sorry, my chair's very squeaky, isn't it?
Myself and Pat are considering meeting up for the first time in 3+ months. So we've done, this week to try and plan.
16th. No, the last time I saw you was
the Thursday. No, the Thursday before. We didn't even see each other for the weekend.
That was about the 14th, wasn't it?
No, the 14th was the Saturday, I think.
No way.
Yeah, March 12th.
Would have been. Let's go back. It was, the 12th. Jesus.
I've seen you in a car window drive by a house, but you wouldn't stop. you were like tearing out of the place. You were like,
would you like that? I cut my green screen so I can.
Why?
Because my green screen is small, so I cut off any bad edges.
Like that one up there? That one there? Oh, up above Michael's head. See it? The little spot above Michael's head.
Oh, look, I'll have to cut that now.
But then your shoulder's gone. Oh, your other shoulder's gone.
Sit in the middle here, right?
It's moved again.
I'll actually move it.
There you go. Boom.
There we go.
So yeah, 13 minutes.
They do know you, Colm.
Tell us,
You do
lad, Stephen Land. Yeah, no worries, lads. Just checking. Stay with us anyway. Send us messages. Have a chat away to us. We'll chat back to you. We love talking. I talk to anyone for hours.
Oh,
So,
Colm.
Yes.
New snack.
Pat snack. Pat snacks.
Found this beast of a chocolate bar.
Oh, Tony's. Yeah.
I've never seen it. The thickness of it.
They've kind of they've made. I think are they Dutch? I think they're a Dutch company.
They are Dutch.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tony's Chocolonely. I exist to end slavery, the chocolate industry.
Yeah, Tony's. I think they've got about like 20 different flavors and varieties of that. Tony's.
Milk chocolate pretzel toffee.
Yeah, they've got about 20 different ones. They me now in the Netherlands and family and all that kind of stuff. That Uncle Bob.
Golden ticket.
My parents always bring back the Tony's chocolate when they were coming back from the Netherlands and stuff. The Netherlands.
You'd kill a man with this stuff.
Oh God Almighty! You wouldn't want to drop it out of your overhead luggage. You know the way like people would put it like into when we were coming back, you'd put it above and they'd say like things might fall out and kill you. That's the chocolate they're talking about.
Chocolate bar. There's a high.
It's stronger than a Toblerone. That's the second strongest chocolate now is Toblerone.
Oh, it's very dark. It's a high cocoa content on that. I'd say it's about 70%.
Yep. Very high cocoa content in all of them. The orange wrapped bar is the best one. You like?
I'd eat less of it because it's a higher cocoa.
They're doing you a favor.
Yeah.
There's a classifying chunk. So that's a chocolate measurement scale. Size of that thing, not doing things by half, are they? That's some Laszlo Planifex. That's what she said. Boom! Moyer, they're satisfying chunky, those things. That's what she said. Boom! That's a chocolate measurement scale. That's what she said. Boom! You'll be having withdrawal, lads. That's what she said. Boom! I can do it with everything. Oh my God, yes. That's what she said.
Don't be driving to Dundee in your bare feet, Pat.
You lost me on that one, anyway.
Jesus, that one piece of chocolate's after doing me. I've gotten everything sweet out of me.
Just hold on to a piece for me, will you?
Will not. It's like super value.
The local shop up by me here has they changed their opening hours because of your thing moved again because of COVID. She only closed at 6 o'clock now. And I asked her today, so when you open them back up at 10, she was like, no, I'm actually going to stay at 6 from now on. And my heart broke. I was like, what if I want a Magnum at 9:15 at night? I'm going to have to go to Watergrass Hill like a chump. So, lads, really, Partridge. He's talking about Alan Partridge. Yeah. I believe it or not, I
haven't watched Partridge in a long time.
Yeah, it was one of my favorite TV shows. I don't think I've watched it in 15 years. Myself and Gillian, we went to holiday in Biarritz years ago. It was cheap, a really cheap holiday. We got a flight out of Shannon to Biarritz. It was like one of those Aer Lingus flights or Ryanair flights that were like €5 each. And we paid for like a hotel for a week. It was like a self-catering hotel. It was €600. And that was all we spent. We used to go to the shop at nighttime and watch TV shows and sit on the balcony. And with the time we'd smoke our cigarettes and drink our drink that we bought. It was really cheap in the pub. And I think we spent the entire week watching Iron Man 1. What do you mean? It was Iron Man 1, the Police Academy movies, and all of the Alan Partridge. So, good memories. Good memories. Wheel of cheese.
Right.
Read the fine print in your contract. Right. Okay. Link is live.
Short about 14 people. I'm going to just refresh here, actually.
Yeah, there is very few people now in the thing. So I'd say anyone who's bought tickets has more or less bought their tickets at this point. So we will definitely be closing that shop on the button, 9 p.m. So if you're just sitting there now kind of think to yourself, like that one person who's sitting in the store now doing this, look.
I nearly lost my life last week. I had to go into Boots, and there was 2 people in at the shop at the same time. That's it. One woman was at the counter. One woman then just browsed around the shop doing that. It's like, get that out. Very annoying.
Boots is a strange shop. It's one of the first few places that I ever remember where you weren't too sure if you were standing behind a counter that was being used as a cash register. So, like, you don't know if you're allowed behind there.
You're picking up prescription drugs.
But the staff aren't sure if you're supposed to be behind there either. No one ever got training to tell you. So, like, the two of you catch eyes with each other, and there's this awkward moment where they kind of look at you going, are you behind the desk? And you're going, am I behind the desk? But nothing's said. It's just the two of you looking at each other awkwardly. It's a Boots member of staff. And then eventually just move on. Do I open the cabinet?
Or not the Boots, but in a shop, somebody thought I worked there and was asking me questions. So I just tried to help them.
I do that too. I don't.
I brought her to the product. She goes, you don't work here at all, do you? I was like, no. Like, oh my God.
That happens from time to
What
time.
am I going to do? Like, I knew where they were. Lads, say hi to Darren for me. He is on his own tonight, as I haven't seen one episode. Oh, Darren, the doughboy.
You missed out. Right.
To be honest, I only watched it last year.
I've been asking you for a long time. I think
early this year.
In its entirety, I think I've watched from season 1 to 9 twice through, but I have picked up like random episodes and done that whole watch whatever episode I wanted to kind of thing. Favorite
I've
episode.
only watched it all once.
It is. It's a long watch. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot to get through. If it's 9 seasons and it's a long watch, but it is worth it. I think it is definitely a rewarding watching. I think like once you get past the first season and you're into that mid-season 2 part and you start learning, they didn't know themselves where they were going with it at all. They didn't expect, they were trying to copy the UK office in the first season, and eventually they kind of said to themselves, this isn't going to work unless we do it our own way. And they did. They went off and they started introducing their own characters and letting people who were in the background, who they found hilarious, to kind of step forward as main characters and give them more. And it was brilliant. Like even it'll tell you like all the actors, more or less all the actors that were background actors were given their first name as the character name. Creed Bratton is Creed Bratton.
Emily is asking you, Colm.
There's no UK office questions tonight. This is a US office question or a quiz. But Emily, at the end of the quiz, I'm going to throw out, just for a bit of fun, without you having to answer them anywhere on an app, just 10, maybe 20 questions, depending on how long it takes. But there is 75 questions here on the US office. So join us in blissful ignorance, says. Unfortunately,
the button, so
Emily, we have to make a decision whether we were going to watch US or UK office. The majority of people chose the US office over the UK office as regards to what questions they wanted to answer. If we had done both, you'd have people complaining about, well, I don't watch the UK office, and I don't watch the US office, and we just had to make a decision. It's the same what we did with the Harry Potter one when it came to the books and the movies, and that still haunts my dreams to this day.
It haunts my grandchildren.
I worked in Penny's in college, had a uniform name tag and a stocking, a shelf, and a woman asked me if I worked there. Oh, the temptation to say no to her was fierce. That's from Amy McMahon.
I just do this for fun.
I just came in here to sort stuff.
I know, yeah. Seems like a few of us who got tickets never seen the office. Where are all the ones who asked for it? I know.
Telling you.
That's the thing. People go, oh, we really want to do this one. And then
love a Bond quiz. That being said, Bart Simpson's been asking for a Bond quiz now because he's bought a US office ticket without even knowing the US office. I have to do a Bond quiz for him.
Will we just do a private one for him? 20 questions.
Yeah, we'll you know what? We'll do a private Bond quiz. And you know what? I'll do it for free. I'll do it for free for you. We'll just pick a Monday night and I'll do a free Bond quiz for you.
It is hard.
Office life.
Yes. Guilt trip. Yeah, you're guilt tripping. Jeez, are you lit from underneath, Colm?
And I'm lighting the green screen. So when I lean back, I'm in the lighting of it. Move forward. Otherwise, I don't know. I can't. We get banned. Right. There's no one in the. Oh, someone just bought a ticket. Apologies. And there's one person now looking at buying a ticket. You've got 3 minutes. I'm closing that shop. So tonight's quiz is quieter than the Tiger King, which we.
This is what Emily said. I did the office quiz in the Brogue before, and the UK questions caught me big time. You're right. So. How are you going to slip in? How are you going to slip in China? I turned off my Snapchat filters and all for tonight. I didn't even want to do it. I'm so tired.
Stop.
You know what's never good? I went into work yesterday, last night, and one of the managers there, Marion, went, "You look very tired," and that was before I lacked sleep.
So we were testing Holy Smoke / I think the Barcadia got the old burger in there and Princess Peach. So there's a few. The Mardyke are doing takeaway soon enough, and actually the food was really good. Real restaurant quality stuff to get at home.
I still have half a rack of ribs that I'm gonna.
And I have the nachos inside as well. There's 2 days eating it, but I had to go into Barcadia. I took the torch. I went in next door and I had a wander around inside Barcadia. It is so strange when you walk in there. It's like Pause. 3 months ago, Pause was just pressed in the building inside there. Do you know? He boarded up the windows as if he was expecting a zombie apocalypse.
Did he?
He said that the minute it closed, he said, I went in, I boarded the windows, I locked the doors, I turned off the water, I pulled out the power of all the switches. He said, I cancelled the electricity, I sent back all the kegs. I was like, if day one zombie apocalypse happened, he was ready to just move in there.
Is that Simon Cowell behind you? No. Come on. Who's standing behind me?
Come on.
Can you work it out now?
Michael.
It is right. Michael Scott behind me.
Time to close that store, Nathan. I nearly called you Nathan. Pat, close that store. 30 seconds left, but there's no one in there right now. There's no
visitors. Close it anyway.
Close it. We're going to be on time tonight. We've been brought up in our timekeeping, but we're going to make sure we're on time all the time at this point now. So it's very difficult to be on time when you're in 2 different places and the amount of people who are asking us questions.
And something can go wrong.
Loud noise that. Intro time. There we go. Robert O'Mara is on the live chat, reminding us of our stage directions. Looking forward to this, lads. Looks like Michael's got it behind you, Pat. Bethley. He loves lamp. He does indeed. It'll be grand, lads.
There you go.
What is this? An office quiz? Andrew Naylor. Yes, it is.
Radio. I think we nearly have. Is it time nearly to start? Get ourselves.
Hit the old intro. First question is going to be on your screens at 9:05. Here we go. Intro time.
I feel like I'm doing a job interview.
I do too.
What time is it in Scranton? It's the office quiz.
Well, Scranton is a fictional place, but it is New Jersey time.
Woo, yeah. Woo,
4 o'clock in the afternoon in New Jersey. So 4 o'clock. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was shot in California.
What did you point out to me recently enough? Oh, was sunny in Philadelphia when they were in where the office was, the building where the office was. Do you not remember that?
Nope.
In Always Sunny in Philadelphia, they're actually outside. The bus station is actually the office from the office.
It is, yeah. The first episode of season 14. They're at a bus station and it's the outside of the office.
Yeah.
We were on a flight. The two of us, I think you and me watched that on a flight to Liverpool.
Oh, yeah. That was.
We shared headphones. We did Bluetooth. We both had Bluetooth headphones and we were able to share the same signal from.
people think we're in a relationship as it is now without you telling people we shared headphones.
No, we
didn't
shared
share headphones.
Bluetooth.
We separate headphones, shared Bluetooth connection.
We didn't just take one each and share it an air each, ear to ear on an Aer Lingus regional flight. They're the most. If anything happens that those planes are not in use anymore, that'll be the best thing that'll ever happen to the COVID.
Sky love.
Scranton is real, guys. Okay, no, I don't think it is. I thought Scranton was. Maybe it is.
And
is there a Scranton, New Jersey? Scranton is a proposed terminal station in New Jersey's transit passenger rail service for the city of Hoboken, New Jersey. No, there's no such place as Scranton. Is there?
Right, Colm.
Oh, Scranton. There's a Scranton, Pennsylvania, but not Scranton, New Jersey. There you go. The 6th largest city of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Right, here we go. Let's do this. Right. Do you want to do the run through of how it works just for the new people?
They'll be calling you Cotrick soon. No, it's like Ant and Dec. My name always has to go first. And I always have to be standing on the right hand side.
It's Palom.
Palom.
Right. If you're not going to do it, I will. You do it. You do it. You do it.
Surely they know.
There's some new people here. There's some new people.
It's time for Colm's rambling instructions.
There's a delay in the streams. Watch it on YouTube if at all possible. Use 2 devices. First device is for watching us so that we can give you visual cues and also talk to you. Second device is for you to answer. Because there's a delay, answer the questions on your phone as fast as you can before we even ask them on the screen. Read them, answer them. The faster you answer, the more points you'll get because there is a timer. So don't bother Googling them. Most of the questions are impossible to Google. Other than that, there's nothing else. Well, there'll be 5 rounds of 15 questions. So there's 15 questions in the first round. There'll be 5 rounds of 15 questions. And yeah, there you go. Pat's thing is working over there. So you got yourselves 20 seconds before the questions arrive on your phone for the first question. And I'll keep saying, look at your phones, look at your phones, look at your phones. We will always tell you before at the end of the round what time the next round is starting. Boom. Anything else? Anyway, if you get disconnected, just refresh your screen. And if you get no points, don't worry about it. We have them all stored. No.
I'm saying Pennsylvania. Jesus, lads, fancy. I had to make that video for the
Robert
website.
Harmon. Is it set in Pennsylvania, not New Jersey? No, I think it's New Jersey, isn't it? Scranton, New Jersey. The office. Maybe it is Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Right, everybody, look at your phones. Look at your phones. Robert's on the button there. Look at your phones. 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 Look at your phones.
It is. Apology. Pennsylvania. It is out of a real place, Scranton, Pennsylvania. Apologies.
15 questions there, Colm. So every round's going to have 15 questions.
Yeah.
Question number 1.
So Robert Harmon.
Where does Michael consider the new golf course of business? So where does Michael consider the new golf course of business? Is it Cooper's, Steamtown Mall, Chili's, or Scranton Business Park? This is going to be pure guesswork by a lot of people.
No, not at all. Baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, ribs.
I was singing that to babies today.
My baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. 83% glass.
Well done. Chili's.
Chili's.
All good. And 2. What resort do Micheal and Jan stay in during the stay in Jamaica? Sandals, Dreams, Secrets, or Sunscape? I think I know this one.
Fun fact, John Krasinski filmed The Office intro. There you go.
John Krasinski films The Office intro.
Jimmy Halpert. Big tuna. Big tuna!
And 92% saying
go.
sandals. That's the correct
They know
answer.
their stuff. Sandals, Jamaica. Jamaica man.
3. What was Jan Levinson's married name?
I can hear the dog.
I know, you hear her crying.
Shatsky, Crest, Gould, Wallace.
Gould, Wallace.
Yeah. Closing off all windows and stuff.
The doggy.
Doggy.
Doggy's been very annoying the last 2 days. And its whole life. 87% Gould, which is the correct
Jan
answer.
Levinson Gould.
What community theatre production does Andy take a lead role in? So, community theatre production does Andy take a role in? Is it Cats, Billy Elliot the musical, The Sweeney Todd, or Rent?
These are easy enough if you watch any of the. If you've seen it once, I think you'd answer that easily enough.
My brain is fried now, so I can't even think of that. I should not.
Look at
87% saying Sweeney Todd.
these results are very high.
They're all in the 80s. So I think we've got very little, but very confident answering by people. How soon after Jim and Pam start dating did Jim buy an engagement ring? I'd be struggling in this quiz, I'll be honest. What do I call him? 1 year, 1 month, 1 week, 1 day. Oh, look.
You'd have a guess, would you?
I hear some thumping around. That's my wife. Closed doors, open doors, washing bottles.
They're thumping around upstairs. My uncle is just going to bed.
I'm in the living room. 59% said it's been 1 week. He bought it. Doesn't necessarily mean he gave it to her. 6. What date did Ryan and Kelly hook up for the first time? Ryan and Kelly, what date? December 31st, October 31st, Kelly's birthday, or February 13th? She's a beautifully light step. In fairness, she mutes the television and everything.
Sarah Cantlin pressed the wrong one, but Suts Kenny then got one right by mistake. So we got someone getting it wrong by mistake, and we got someone getting it right by mistake.
That's how it goes. 85% said February 13th. Well done.
They hooked up the night before Valentine's Day, and then she was all over him the next day. He was like, I hooked up with her the night before Valentine's Day.
7. Which employee at Dunder Mifflin is crazy for crosswords?
Easy.
Easy. Is it Pam, Phyllis, Stanley, or Oscar? And I was expecting higher. The people who haven't seen The Office, probably they're like, who's Phyllis? I have no idea. It is Stanley. Number 8.
I'm going to finish my crossword.
The new Dwight. Who is dubbed the new Dwight? Is it? Come on, answers. Pop up. There you go. Paul, Pete, Clark, or Chris? Paul, Pete, Clark, or Chris? Grooving away to your music, lads. Can't beat a bit of organ. That's what she said.
That's what she said. Oh.
Clark. 9. What is Ryan's surname? Oh, my background should have been the closet. He's off. Is it Howard, Hart, Hank, or Hacker? Ryan Howard, Ryan Hart, Ryan Hank, or Ryan Hacker? And 91% said Howard. Correct. Fire guy. 10. What does Todd Packer's license plate say? Todd Packer. What does his license plate say? Boobs, lol 69, well hung, or pervert? We're on an accidental roll.
Oh, do you know what I just thought? I should have had a world's best boss mug or something like that, didn't you? Yeah, we should have had mugs. Oh,
it's not in the butchers.
not in the board. Not anyway.
Tiger King. Tigers.
I made not a penny from Tiger King. My Amazon
said well hung. That is correct.
I made Jeff Bezos that little bit more rich from my poverty of wanting to be
£4 baseball cap.
Sure, I still have the teeth.
We were worried about you there last. We were worried about your Friday bet, Jess. And congrats on the new I think it's niece, we said. 11, new page.
She's an aunt. That's all that we got to worry about. We're not involved in the making of the baby, so we don't have to.
Bears. Question 11. Bears. Which kind of bear is best, according to Jim, as Dwight?
Question. Which bear is
Polar
best?
bear, giant panda, or black bear?
Well, there's two schools of thought that it's wrong.
There's a guy in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire who was on The Chase there about 2 months ago.
Who's making whose babies? Horace Simpson. Not us.
93% said black bear. Well done. We're always up in the high 80s, 90s, aren't we?
They know their stuff. I've made it easy enough, I think.
12. What was the name of the protagonist in Michael's film Threat Level? Threat Level?
Just to answer. People are Googling these.
Threat Level Midnight. And surely they know this. Is it Michael Clump, Prison Mike, Michael Scarn, or Mykonos? Somebody put his name in the comments already. It's a nephew, sorry. I'm expecting 92% here now on this one. 89, Michael Scarn. 13. Who was Michael Scott referring to when he said, "Can I just say that all of the idiots in all of the idiot villages, in all of the idiot worlds, you stand alone, my friend"? Toby, Todd Packer, Jim, or Creed?
Yeah, we're going to get 80%. We're going to get 90% in this one. 90%. I expect 90% in that at least.
96. I said Toby. Well done.
Toby Flanderson.
I love using teams quizzes, but I hate that I can't show stuff or play stuff.
Yeah, we'd love to be doing that.
What name did Pam and Angela fight over for their babies? Andrew, James, Philip, or William? People don't know. I remember that episode. I'd love to see. I imagine people arguing about these things at home then. No, that's the wrong episode. 74% said Philip. Well done. All right, last question in this round, and we're going to have a small little break and check the scoreboard. What vegetable does Michael force feed Kevin? So what vegetable does Michael force feed Kevin?
This is a 50-50 as well, to be fair.
Carrots, broccoli, Option A does it again. People, they're just going for A. And there's no. Well done. 89% with the correct answer, broccoli. A didn't help either, lads. Right, let's get the scoreboard up. Let's see where everybody is. We've 56 teams here in total. Luke Hugh, you are top of the board with 15 out of 15. Look at that. Look how many have 15 out of 15.
Yeah.
Top 16.
Or 14 and 15. 14 out of 15. 13 all the way down. We're now starting to get to people who don't even know what I'd say here. 12, 10. The Scranton Stranglers only have 10. And
Cup of tea, right?
For cup of tea, really. Save Bandit. Save Bandit.
Oh, 14. Ben's on toast with 14. Well done.
So it's Kenny. Save that forever. Snapshot that and save it forever.
Screenshot and save it forever. John Flaps in second. Nicola Patton, you're in third. Right. We're only going to give you about 2 minutes of a break, maybe.
Yeah, we'll start at 20 past. So it's 21 minutes past. 21 minutes past. So 21:21. 9:21.
21 minutes past 9.
Got 21 minutes past 9. 21 minutes past 9.
I think player 55 and 56 aren't playing. Woo! Last place. The Scranton Stranglers. The socially distanced office. Nard Dog. Sixth.
Nard Dog.
Sky Boys. Hello, Sky Boys. Two Donkeys. You're doing well. 26. Mid-tabling. The Ballincollig Gooseberry. That's Darren. He's by himself. There's not even gooseberries. He's gooseberry. Dave. Mersey. Boom. Right, you got about 2 minutes. I'm going to have a sip of Coca-Cola.
These are dust 55th and 56th. I was naive that I had a chance. Everyone knows their shit. I can't. Go on, so skinny. Just edging ahead of it.
Luke Hughes, I think you were chatting there earlier.
She was.
Top of the board, Luke Hugh.
I'm not too sure
how it feels to be top. As we said to people, just take a picture, Photoshop it, and say, "Yep, I was top of the board."
Also, I haven't seen the name Luke Hugh before. I'm assuming you came across this through a friend, or you were waiting for this to happen before you joined in. I don't think we've seen a Luke Hugh before, have we?
I think she's participated, but I think The Office is her strong point. I've been waiting for this. You see? You've done a load of quizzes before, Luke Hugh, I think. Haven't you? She's here all the time, lads. Yeah. I've been here for weeks. But you haven't. Welcome to the top of the board. I'm Sashi's. Suits Kenny.
How dare you? What?
How dare
you? No, how dare you're fired. Get out of my office. Actually, the 21:21
right.
Just passed. Look at your phones, look at your phones. You got 10 seconds before we get the next question up.
People will be asking you for autographs in the street. That's what happens.
The minute I see you eating humble pie right now, not the nicest apple pie as humble pie, but is non-existent and a metaphor for pure misery. There we go.
Right. Colm's going to take you to question 30. Look at the phones. Here it comes, number 16.
Who started the fire by leaving the cheese pita in the toaster for too long? Ryan, Michael, Dwight, Kelly. 16 out of 16 for Luke Hugh here, I would assume. So who started the fire? He didn't start the fire.
I thought I was your person.
Cheese pita in the toaster. I thought it was your person, Lou. Now they're owning each other. Fine.
90.
92% went for Ryan. It was indeed. 17. Beets. Those who can't farm what, according to Dwight? Is it carrots, celery, or strawberries? Beets. Those who can't farm what? Who's this, Kelsey? I'm calling you after this. Oops. Kelsey Ringer. Got a big happy face in her in that one there as well. Let's have a look at those percentages. I think most people will have got it. We may have dropped a few people there. We're definitely looking at 13, or sorry, an extra one dropped.
I'll be honest, I would have gotten this wrong too.
Those who can't farm celery.
I thought it was carrots.
They grow themselves, man. So, question 18. Who said you don't want to get me on? You don't want to get me on. You don't want to get on my bad side. I've seen some horrible things. I own over 200 horror movies. Aaron, Ryan, Kelly, or Gabe?
Use a player by the sound of it.
Player. There's a bit of an Angela, Andy, Dwight situation going on right here in the old comments.
$85% for Gabe.
Abe loves his Japanese horror films. 85% right. 19. George Howard Scrub is better known as David Wallace, the Scranton Strangler, Creed Bratton, or Todd Packer. So George Howard Scrub. This is 100% for more or less most people.
Yes. Oh, I looked down. It was at 99%. And then people started guessing.
That's all right. 89%, the Scranton Strangler is the correct answer. We have a team named them as well inside the quiz as well. Question 20.
20, new page.
It's thinking. It's got to think when it moves to the new page.
This internet after failing. Can you hear me?
When I see the video of the two of us, I actually do feel like it looks like we're there. It's weird.
Hello.
Stop, is it? Is it stuck? You there? Pat?
That's after freezing there. I can't see anybody.
Well, all the players are there. Will I continue it on? Oh, look, Pat's gone. So his internet's after going. So that's what's after happening. Right. There's no worries. Nothing has changed. The quiz can be restarted from where we are. So don't worry about it. He'll get restarted. I'm here. I can still see that the 89% of you, we haven't moved on to the next question yet. So I'm not going to move on yet until he gets back. So everyone's just like, So, hi, Colm. Hi, Stutskinny. I think his internet stopped. Yeah, he's back. You all right?
Back. I don't know what happened.
It looks like your internet stopped. Our last place is in jeopardy. You upset poor old Moira.
Sorry.
Where did Ryan work after he gets fired from corporate? There we go. Question 20. It's all back again. A mall kiosk, Wendy's, a sex shop, or a bowling alley?
Look at the answer. I think I know that. Yes. Sorry about that.
Just us. So no, that's a bit late there now. Darren, I suppose Darren is also on YouTube. So there was. Oh no, he would have been just typing really slow. I can type 8 words a minute. 85%. A bowling alley is the correct answer. Question 21. Now it's a new page. Now it'll think. With whom does Pam set Michael up on a date? Her sister, her lawyer, her landlady, her mother.
It's an easy one, I think.
Her sister, her lawyer, her
We should make
landlady. Her
funny
mother.
technical difficulties page. You see, the problem is I'm kind of controlling all the images and stuff like that. You'd have
So
to.
if he disappears and it leaves me there, I'm
Just
holding.
looking at you. You should draw one, print one out, and just hold it up.
That's a good idea. I can. Yeah,
Design one and print it.
I'll just print it. Yeah, I'm not drawing nothing.
91%. Her landlady.
She's nice. She's nice. Question 22.
22.
What value of paper products does William M. Buttlicker want to buy from Michael Scott? I don't know. Is it 1,000, 100,000, 1 million, or 10 million worth of paper product? Our prices have never been lower, Buttlicker. Again, easily one of the best scenes in the whole show.
80%.
1 million. And even when Michael's on the phone and he's like, he does that when he's talking on the phone, and Jim's in the room, but it's just he goes, "Do you hear that?"
23.
Which real life famous actor appears in the induction video for the new owner of Dunder Mifflin?
Oh yeah.
Is it Mark Paul Gosselaar, Richard Grieco, Christian Slater, or Eric Roberts? They all just seem like the same kind of like style of person to me, like, you know, that kind of had a bit of a career up and down, up and down.
81%.
Christian Slater is the correct answer.
24.
Which cat does Angela get caught licking on the webcam? Was it Princess Lady, Mr. Ash, or Milky Way? When all answers are wrong, does that make them right? That's Bart Simpson.
You probably get one right answer. If you three. Maybe. You get no prizes for getting them all wrong anyway.
Let's have a look. 89% Princess Lady. That's the correct answer. Well done.
I'm doing shocking, Sarah.
And she was so...
Keep going, Sarah.
Your level of enthusiasm before we started has declined and declined and declined.
We've seen you fall. Can't wait for this. Oh no.
I might do well. I might do well, I think is what she was saying.
25.
What is Dwight's disadvantage when it comes to water break gossip? He brings his own water. He doesn't watch Sex in the City, or he isn't social. I think you will find we have at least 3 right.
Okay.
Bart Simpson.
Pure guesswork, all going for A.
And I was so looking forward to this and all. I'm sorry we left you down. I thought, you look at the people getting them all right. So we got ourselves 85%.
This is the US office, yeah?
As if he couldn't still go to the water cooler. Like, I mean, it's just so funny. Right, we might as well keep going. Oh no, we're going to 30. Where does Toby move at the end of season 4? Costa Rica, Mexico, Panama, or Cuba? Oh, I took off my glasses, so you're thinking Superman, is it? So I went to the specialist on Friday, Pat. Tooth specialist?
Yeah.
Gan. He says, take it away. Implant going in.
The tooth's going, lads. We'll be having a funeral for the tooth.
So it'll be pulled in about 2 weeks' time or 3 weeks' time, and then implants are going to have to start working on it. My memory is shocking, lads. 89% went for Costa Rica. It's mentioned all the time. All the time, Amy. For Pretzel Day, how many toppings did Michael get on his pretzel? 12. All of them are 5.
Oh, Pat, put on glasses. Hi, Pat.
I was actually cleaning my
Bad
glasses.
reflection from the glasses. See, look. I'd have that in my head.
Oh.
94%. All of them. If you're ever getting these things. Do you want sprinkles? Yes. Everything. Fudge pieces? Yes. If you're ever making them swirls, how much?
Only 364 more days to pretzel day. Or 28. Which character always wanted to play if Santa finally gets the role? So which character eventually got to play Santa Claus? Phyllis, Meredith, Daryl, or Kevin?
All the ice cream toppings. Yes.
I'm not a big pretzel fan.
I know. I like a plain pretzel. Plain pretzel. Just salted, like, you know what I mean? But where do you find them without toppings? 78%. Phyllis is the correct answer. 29, second last one before we have another break.
Which company eventually buys Dunder Mifflin near the end of season 6? Sabre, Staples, Office Max, or Sabrent? Sabre.
Sarah Cantillon literally slapped myself after realizing I answered wrong.
Did
Brain's not working, Sarah, is it? No.
Did you really slap yourself? Well, the junior infant's homework is in for the week. 96% went for Sabre or Sabre.
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 Last question. We're going to have a break.
In the last season, Jan is the CEO of which large directory company? The white pages, Google, the golden pages. It's not Google. Let's have a look. Here we go.
85%.
The white page is the right answer.
Right, scoreboard. Is Luke Hughes still top of the board? Let's have a look. No.
John Flaps.
Top 12.
30 out of 30. Moots Power, 30 out of 30. Nicola Patton, 30 out of 30. It is a squeeze at the top. Right down. Where are you?
She said. Oh, my Lord.
Darren Goggin, golden pages. What is wrong with me? Susie Kenny, all the way down on the bottom with cup of tea, really. Nard Dog, Karen McCabe, Pep. I don't even see her in the top. There we are, 13th place from 1st to 13. Lordy Lord, what a fall from grace. Holding that 51st spot down, Laszlo Planiflex. Right, next round is at 40 minutes past. So 9:40 or 20 to. So 22. So 9:40. There's only 4 minutes. We'll give you a bigger break between 3 and 4. And we'll do the last two rounds fairly close together as well.
We also realized Sabre or Sabre was spelled incorrectly. But you got it anyway. We understand you got it. Radio. I'm guessing you would have got it anyway. Let's check people.
Andrew Naylor, Fiverr neither. We told you this already. We weren't. Fiverr says that they're not wearing pants. We told you this already.
I am wearing pants for once.
Right. So just under just 3 minutes before we do the next round. Another 15 questions. That'll get us to question 45. and then there's only 30 questions left. So 2 rounds after that, we'll give you a little bit of a larger break at the between round 4 and 5. 5. Or sorry, 3 and 4. Apologies. Or next round. Let's see what's coming in. Painting time. This is nice. That's from Adrian O'Sullivan. Painting time. You'll have to expand a bit more on that. You'll overtake me soon. I'll have last spot. We've committed option A though. Right answer or not. So Myra O'Reilly's just hitting A, and that's their. Tell Pat use a Phyllis filter and say China. I can't see you working in an office.
Chat filter.
I worked in an office. I worked in 2 different offices. I worked for a company that did internet stuff, and I sold moon plots for them and did websites. And then I worked in the examiner office as a graphic designer and an assistant photographic editor for 6 years. So I've had office jobs, and the whole time myself and Pat, I've never had less than 1 job. At the same time I was working in the examiner office, I was working in a bar as a barman and also going out and DJing. So one time I also was making the website for the Rose of Tralee on my own on a laptop that I just bought because I had no internet in my house. I was doing it in internet cafes in the city.
I'll try and smile, Jess. Everybody's saying the fur bro.
You're just angry. It's okay.
I'm always angry.
That's your key.
Shut your face. Sorry.
Wait until HR find about this. Toby's going to write you up. Lads, I worked in an office in Canada that had a poo manual and was a quiet zone. You literally were not allowed to speak all day. So weird. I lasted 2 days.
Oh my lord.
Did you mix cocktails, Colm? I was the manager of the GoPro Cruise, and I did mix cocktails there. And when I was working in the morgue and a few other bars, I did cocktails in the Cube. Wasn't it called the Cube downstairs in below Garby's? Remember there was a kind of a yeah. I worked there as well.
2 days on the loo. Sounds like a quiet zone. Can't talk to anybody. That sounds ridiculous. Right, Colm, when did we say? 1 more minute, is it?
Look at your phones, because it's happening in 10 seconds. 9:40.
Right. Another 15 questions.
Rory Brown saying, happy with 30 out of 30, just not quick enough. Well, be quicker now. Now.
Rory, where are you on the board?
Johnny Flaps, let's move it.
All right, get rid of that scoreboard. Right. Six. Well done. Question 31.
Moving on to a new page.
Whose mother does Michael date? Whose mother does Michael date? Is it Pam, Erin, Angela, or Phyllis? So whose mother does Michael date? Is it Pam, Erin, Angela, or Phyllis? And all answers are in. 96% saying Pam. That is a correct answer. Well done. 32. What is Holly's boyfriend's name? Holly's boyfriend's name. I have to think of this one now myself. Is it JP, JJ, PJ, or AJ?
Did I make it easy or hard?
I had to guess that one, but I got it.
Do you know it?
Yeah, I guessed it. It just seems familiar for me for some reason. I think we're high enough, 70 or 80% in this. 74%. AJ is the correct answer. 33. How many families make up the businesses of the business park? So how many families make up the businesses of the business park?
They call themselves the families.
Is it 8, 15, 5, or 12.
Tough one. How many families make up the business part? You know, it's like a mafia terminology. The families made up.
And answers are in. 76% said 5. Well done. 34. What is Michael's username for the online dating website? Kid Crazy, Ready for Marriage, Little Kid Lover, or Looking for...
It's the one you think it is. I have my first horse riding lesson tomorrow for the first time since January. Hope they fixed my pony. It was only a foot tall. There you go. Why really?
83% Little Kid Lover. That is the correct answer. 35. Where did Pam and Jim get married? Where did they get married? Niagara Falls, Hawaii, Las Vegas, or Scranton? I think this is an easy enough one. I think we're going to get 90% in this one. 93%. And they're on the boat and all that kind of stuff. 36. Where does Jim propose to Pam?
Pat, I sent you a photo of that poo manual on Instagram. I never opened it, just in case. Canada offices are weird. There you go.
Right, now we got to look that up. I'll look it up during the break. I think this is easy. It was at the office, at a gas station, Niagara Falls, or on the roof. And if you might have seen the office getting reunited on YouTube on John Krasinski's show, there was some super fans who were meant to get married and they got engaged the same way that Jim and Pam got engaged. 93% of you guys.
I think
at a gas station.
The characters of Pam and Angela, or the real life actresses, now do a kind of a show as well, where I think they do an Office Superfans show as well. So they've got their own thing going as well. They're best friends, I think, in real life, or since then.
What?
This one is really hard. Come on. I don't know the question. Yeah, that's what she said. We should be getting 100% here. Please tell me this is 100%er like.
It should be 100%er. And all answers are in.
Oh. Is it because is it Moira she was just saying hit the A every time?
I don't know. This one is really hard. That's what she said.
Oh no, one team got it wrong.
Come on.
Luke Hughes saying best question. That wasn't me. I got it right.
I got it right. Right. Trying to give away answers, Colm. 38. Where did Andy Bernard attend college? Texas Tech, Dartmouth, Cornell, or Rice?
Rice.
And 94%.
It's good enough.
Cornell. 39.
Man.
The Washington University Public Health Fund want to buy this from Ryan. Was it a pyramid tablet, paper stock, a domain, or a printer?
Any ideas, Pat?
Yeah, I think so. Because I think I actually looked up the domain. Oh, time was up, like, anyway.
But we really don't understand the question. Domain. It's
The domain. What was the domain again?
Woof. WUPHF. Woof.com.
Yeah.
I may have answered
40.
that.
What are we going to? 45.
Yep. Baby, making music, baby.
Roy's brother is named Kenny Jackie Mark.
Oh. That Usher kind of sound in the background.
It is.
Usher kind of music. Oh my God, Pinterest just sent me a new email.
Why did you unsubscribe to all our emails?
They're having a laugh.
94% said Kenny. That's right. 41. New page. Take a second.
Oh, if you want to manage your fucking thing, you gotta log in. Get out of it.
Battlestar Galactica. Michael confuses the name of the show. What does he call it? Battleship Galaxy, Star Wars Galactica, or Battle Trek? You could guess this one, really, couldn't you?
Could you?
Yeah. Oh, no. 56% with the correct answer. Battleship Galaxy. 42. Who is the captain of the booze cruise? Who's the captain of the booze cruise? Captain Jack, Captain America, Captain Hook, or Captain Kirk?
I just closed my. I just deleted my Pinterest account. There you go.
Every week, Colm has a battle with Pinterest who keeps sending him emails. 96% Captain Jack. Well done. Now, 43. Who wins the Extreme Repulsiveness Award at the 14th and Michael's Last Dundies Awards? Kevin, Dwight, Toby. Extreme Repulsiveness Award.
Was it Ryan always wins hottest in the office? Makes it, but he always pretends he doesn't want to, but he loves getting it. Like, and Phyllis won bushiest beaver instead of busiest beaver. But this says bushiest beaver. Do you want it or not? Just sit down.
Toby is the correct answer. 44. What is Robert Lipton's profession? Robert Lipton. Is he a state senator or a U.S. senator? Suits Kenny says they'll email you now. Colm, did you know they deleted your Pinterest account?
Yeah, I got the email to say, are you sure you want to delete your Pinterest account? So I've got an email off them again for that. We'll see now how that goes.
They're going to send you another one. Are you really sure?
Yeah.
96% state senator. 45, last one before we take a break. What is the name of Michael's book? That's What He Said, Somehow I Manage, World's Best Boss, Barely Managing.
The name of the book is actually brilliant, to be fair. Like, I can tell you now, it's Somehow I Manage. It's like for a management book to be called Somehow I Manage. Somehow I Manage. It's just
Score time.
You 10 o'clock.
In top 45 out of 45. We have
Luke Yu got back from 13 to 6th.
Out of 45.
She went from 13 to 6th, so she's making her way back. Luke Yu, we have better climbed back up from 13th place to number 1, or we are no longer friends. So it's Kenny. She's making it. She's going back. She's into 6th place now. Right. 10 o'clock. You've got yourself that longer break, which is about 7.5 minutes. 10 o'clock. We're going to do the last 2 rounds fairly fast, back to back. Yeah, third, Rory Brown is Pep Sylvia. So he's after moving himself into third.
Rory. Oh, I didn't know you were doing this quiz. Sophia.
Subscribe to the page.
Even if you subscribe to YouTube,
you get it. Yeah, you get
notifications. So you go, oh, 45 minutes to get a ticket or whatever. And you can just join in and watch the. Shout out the last.
What was the name of the girl who was on earlier on there, and she was saying that she had been in the Brogue quiz?
That was. I have to go way back.
Lads, I'm sure I'm going to love this show because I obviously didn't watch it well enough the first time. Amy McMahon. It's good. It is very, very good. It's a good show. Just so you know, guys, quiz prizes will be quite low, but we will give you free entry to the music quiz as part of the prize for next Sunday. It is a music quiz next Sunday. So you get free entry to the
quiz, whichever you prefer. Or Friday night.
Down to 50 seconds. Need to get a beer and concentrate here. You know what? I think I'm going to have a beer tonight.
Do.
After this, I think I'm going to open a beer and I'm going to drink it. I can nearly get it now, but it's very unprofessional to be drinking in the office. There's still time to claw it back.
They got about 5 minutes, don't they?
Did you see my tie pat?
No.
Have a look.
I can't see. Well, hold on. I'm gonna have to make you. I'll have to get rid of that. Put 2 of us up and then press this button. Where are they? Little Space Invaders.
Yeah. Someone gave that to us. Someone gave that to us. I think there was one there for you as well. Someone gave us those in Barcadia.
Never got one.
There was 2 dropped in.
Never seen it before.
It was, but they were put in the back room for ages, and I found this one. I was like, ah. It was the same person who gave us a Street Fighter headband. Remember? I think I even showed you this. I said, "Did you want it?" Because there was only one there, and you said, "Nah."
No, I've never seen that thing in my life.
You did. No, to be honest,
we made up a whole story.
No, to be honest,
remember that.
We were doing about 15 things at the time.
Oh. Do you want this? No. Okay, that's fine.
You know me from the Germans, Henrik and Marco.
That's Emily. Yeah, I know Emily.
Emily, that 1 or 2 of those questions have been recycled from the Bro quiz.
I love how he calls them the Germans.
Henrik and Marco. I wonder how Marco's getting on. We haven't seen Marco in a while. I always Marco's a good guy.
They're loving it. No, German football is back.
I was watching it the other day. It's very strange. It's like watching training ground videos. Do you know what I mean? There's no atmosphere in the stadium.
But sure, for the Sky Sports are using the FIFA crowd noises for the games now.
The FIFA 20 crowd noises, is it?
They're using the crowd noises from FIFA for the games.
But how are they going to use it to build up suspense? So someone's sitting there changing the thing as the...
I don't know if they're going to change it because I was there too. Surely the fella has a soundboard. Or it's the guys in the microphone just going,
They have the guy that keeps doing Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor impressions and Robert De Niro. What's his name again?
Forlan. Forlan or something. I can't remember.
Alan Forlan.
Al
Foran. Is John Flaps actually John Karinsky? Probably. There you go. Myself and Bart are wrestling to get to. Listen, we don't want to know what kind of sexual play that you've got going on around 10 o'clock. However you make babies is your own business. All right. So tell us. Maybe we should send this to John Karinsky afterwards. We should have probably invited him on. He might have been doing nothing at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Look, there they are. They're fighting over the control, the thing.
Everybody heard that, yeah.
I like that the two of us went for blue. We didn't go for white. I thought white would be a
I
standard.
had a black and white shirt, and I have a lot of kind of Canadian checkered lumberjack shirts.
Oh my god!
First kind of dress shirt I found.
So yeah, a lot of people not telling us about their office experiences. If you've you don't have to tell us about just the office, US office. You can tell us about your own personal office experience. We've already found out about something that there was a poo manual.
I gotta look for that in the Instagram.
Yeah, there was a poo manual at a quiet zone, so you couldn't talk to anyone. Sorry, can I? Shh. It's like working in a library. Tell us if you had any weird places you worked.
Janie Crowley. Hi, Janie.
When the Irish Examiner changed from the Irish Examiner to the Examiner, right? They had a big press launch in Dublin, or maybe it was from they either they took away the word Ireland or they added the word Ireland, right? They had a big press conference in Dublin, and the editor of the newspaper was launching it. So he was on a podium, and someone took a photograph from behind of him standing at the podium, and there were screens and stuff, and it looked like he was at a 1935 German rally. So I just added in a few flags and some branding from an organization I don't really want to talk about, And I was doing it, and I changed it black and white, and I changed the whole crowd of people to be doing a hand gesture towards the stage at him, because the light that was hitting on him created a small kind of a black mustache underneath his nose, like Charlie Chaplin, right? So I'm doing this in the office, and everyone was really quiet all of a sudden until I realized that he was standing behind me watching me doing it. And he was like, everyone was like really quiet. And I turned around and I looked at him, and he said, "When you're finished with it, print one out for me and send it up to the office." And he kept it on his desk. Yeah. So it turns out he's part of the organization all along.
Has to be fixing up wedding photographs, as Janie, who's probably watching, would know, and restoring photographs.
Moira worked in a library, UCC library. I hear people who work in libraries are filthy out.
Right.
Look at your phones.
Next question arriving very, 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 very soon.
Look at your phones. It's turned 10 o'clock now, but we're going to give you 10 seconds before we hit the next button, and we're going to take it from there. There's going to be very little gap between round 4 and 5, so don't go far when the end of this round happens.
Right.
Question 46. Daryl dated Val Johnson. Her ex-boyfriend Brandon owned which type of restaurant? Greek, Bengali, Nepalese, or Jamaican? It's the meat that he uses should give it away alone. Oh yeah, it's got Skrillex.
Oh, it's gone very hot. 59% Jamaican.
Everything was goat, wasn't it? All the meat was goat meat.
47.
The woman Michael buys his condo from and later dates is named Joe Bennett, Carol Stills, or Brenda Matlow. And strangely enough, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's really in real life Steve Carell's wife.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding,
94%.
Well done. Yes, it is his wife, Luke. You correct. 94% Carol Stills is the correct answer. 48 as children, both Michael Scott and Chet Montgomery were on which TV show? Junkbox, Edward R. Meow, or Fundle Bundle? Emily O'Driscoll. It is his wife. It is. It is. It is. I thought it was Marilyn Monroe. It is. Mrs. Doyle.
And 74%.
Fundle Bundle is the correct answer.
Bundle.
It's really, really sad what he says to the cat, and it's just the cat's eyes. Like, even though it's a puppet, you can see that the cat is just shocked. He said, I'm going to have lots of children so that they have to be my friends. What speed did Michael claim to be running at while racing past the police radar gun, even though it was obvious to everyone else that it's a car that clocked it? Great moment. 41, 21, 11, or 31. I'm assuming it's miles per hour because they don't. Yeah, they will not bow down to the metric system.
Divided.
It's 31. 50. On which foot does Creed only have 4 toes? His right or his left? And it could swap it around here now, so be careful. It could swap it left or right. It does. The computer does this. So on which foot does Creed only have 4 toes? Right or left or right, according to the way the computer decided to put the answers.
Surely, Colm, can I just put the shirt back into the wardrobe again?
Of course you can. Sure, what are you doing? You're sitting there for an hour and a half.
Sweat.
I'll be honest with you. Hold on, am I? No, I'm dry as a bone.
Some high quality shirts.
This is a really good quality shirt, man. This is from Simply Suits. On which foot it is his right foot?
Oh, that could have knocked somebody off the top.
Question 51. We're going all the way to 60, and this is a new page, so it's thinking. What is the name of the sports agency Jim and Daryl work at? Easy. If you've seen the show, if you haven't seen the show, just hit A, but you'll be wrong. Is it A, Gestifeud, B, Athlete, C, Out Mojo, or D, Excel Sports Group?
La-dee-da. Moira Riley saying la-dee-da about our shirts.
This was part of a suit I bought. I bought a suit. So I bought I bought 3 shirts then to go with it. 89%. To be fair, he gave me a good deal. He'll always give you a good deal. Simply Suits. They're in Killarney, and they're by the Kinsale Road roundabout at the back of Smith's. So if you're going to Smith's, they're open again as well as Simply Suits. So give them a shout.
Are you looking for a free suit or something?
No, but you know what? It's another business. They are always good to us. I've done a few jobs to them in the past. Maybe they'll get me to do another job in the future. Maybe they decide to have a suit quiz.
I'd like a free suit as well, please, Andrew. Thanks.
The Office participates in a fun run to combat which disease? Lyme disease, rabies, scurvy, or cholera, or chlorea. You know what? I'm going to tag him there in the old Facebook as well on the thing.
I'll send them on this afterwards. You owe us €200 for an ad.
Hold on, Patrick, Entertainment. We can do this. Leave this page, yeah. 93% rabies is the correct answer, and he was like, "We're looking for a cure for rabies," and it's just Oscar. You know the way Oscar gets very upset with things that aren't real or that are, you know. He's like, they have a cure for rabies. It was discovered 100 years ago or something. What is this? Suit quiz for good business. What item does Pam buy from the vending machine belonging to Dwight? So one of the things is pranks that happens to Dwight is Jim puts all of his stuff in the vending machine. Stapler, pen cup holder, or bobblehead? Ooh, suits you, sir. Suits you. Simply Suits Cork. Simply Suits. I'm going to tag both of them. Simply Suits Killarney as well.
You definitely want a free shirt or suit.
You know what? He's the kind of guy now that would still give it to you. And he'd be like, I was only joking. And he'd be, no, a deal's a deal. But we didn't make a deal. No, a deal's a deal. Simply Suits is the right answer.
Simply Suits is the right answer. How about pen cup holder?
Yep, Simply Suits is the right answer. Pen cup holder is the other right answer. 54% getting that one right. 54. What is the name of Andy's a cappella group from college? Rockapella, The Ransom Notes, Here Comes Treble, or Pitch Slapped? They're all good names for an a cappella group, aren't they, Pat?
Would have gotten right in you. Would have gotten high numbers maybe here. 90s, maybe. 87. Here comes treble. 55.
What is the name of the website Ryan created for sales? Is it Dunder Mifflin Analytics, Dunder Mifflin Infinity, Dunder Mifflin Global, or Dunder Mifflin Now? Analytics, Infinity, Global, or Now? Tell us. Like when you're in an office situation and you're on a chair and you lean back, it does. It works. See? If you turn off the light.
Ruining the illusion, Colm. Stop.
Outside.
Oh.
Imagine both gone now, right?
I just have this now. Dunder Mifflin Infinity is the correct answer.
56. Name the branch. Holly and Michael mistakenly reveal this branch is closing at the company picnic. Nashua, Buffalo, or Camden. This in season 1 or 2, this is named as the strongest branch out of all of them as well, I think. And it's their drop. They drop. Yeah.
Do you know what?
It causes chaos.
I'm still struggling.
74% Buffalo. Correct answer. These ones are going to be very difficult for people who don't know them. There was a few of these branch questions in there. 57. Meredith confesses to sleeping with the Hammermill employee to receive discounts on office supplies and which other item? Is it Outback Steakhouse gift cards, vouchers for the Gap, or free chicken wings at the Cheesecake Factory?
We got that one right too.
I love the way at first they're all appalled, but then they find out how much of a discount she's getting, and it's like they're all right about it. They kind of sweep it under the carpet. It's
Outback Steakhouse gift cards. That's it. Wigs. It does. Free chicken wigs.
Well, hold up a sec there now. I don't think it does. I think if you reread it there, Pat, just start again.
In the background, editing that answer. Wait,
And then it was the wrong answer. So if you wrote it, if you thought they were getting free chicken wigs, which is hilarious, by the way. I want to see chicken wigs. It doesn't say it anyway. So
58.
Which of Angela's cat does Dwight freeze? Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it.
Sneaky.
Is it Fluffy, Sprinkles, or Bandit?
And 96% Sprinkles is the correct answer. 59.
Which character is seen drinking the energy drink for Asian homosexuals? Andy, Stanley, D'Angelo Vickers, or Robert California? Easily one of the funniest kind of repeat gags is that he asked him what flavor it was. It's I can't think of his name. The the Japanese chap who works in he's the one who invented the drink. But they asked him what the flavor was, and it was coconut penis. And when someone tasted it, they went, "'Tis quite subtle on the coconut." But later, Robert California is seen drinking it, and he takes a drink of it, and he goes, "Why did they change the recipe? Why did they add coconut?" He said, "I prefer the original flavor," which means that the original flavor was just penis.
I'm starting. Sounds incredible.
Look, Laszlo, just so you know, the first season is not the best. It found its way after that. What is Erin Hannon's real first name? Phyllis, Angela, Kelly, Pam. Persevere through season 1. I'll tell you what, season 1 is short as well, so it won't take you long. Is it on Netflix? I'll check it for you there now.
Luke, you on Amazon Prime. It's not on Netflix. It's on other illegal websites. Oh, I have a Fire Stick. You would probably find it there. So, on illegal websites. Kelly is the correct answer. How many questions did we say? We have 75, so we're on a break right now. Right,
the UK office is on there, but not the American office.
John Flaps with 59 out of 60. Nicola Patton, 59. Moots Power. I'm just going to open up my own rankings here. Let us know which question you got wrong. We'd love to know which one you got wrong. There's 2 teams that got 1 wrong. No, 3. Emily and Tristan got 1.
It was probably the foot question, you know that?
Probably.
Sutsi Kenny, a solid last place.
Emily, John Flaps, and Nicola Patton, let us know which one you got wrong. Oh, and Roy Brown, Pepe Sylvia.
But I would have loved to have seen actually someone go through all the way from start to finish.
Got one wrong. Foot question.
Yeah.
Roy Brown got the foot question. Foot question. So 2, they would have been top with the foot question. What about John Flaps and Nicola Patton? We don't know.
Next question is coming up on your screen at 17 minutes past. So that gives you 2.5 minutes. So it's nearly
17 minutes past 10.
I'm just going to check there as well to see if what the prizes is going to be.
As I said, not that many people in. There's only 54 people in.
It's going to be quite low. There's not going to be much money in this.
Unfortunately, it's low.
These are as much fun. Like the amount of time and energy that goes into making them, it doesn't financially make sense for us to do it, but we understand it's a bit of fun, and people want to do these things sometimes more than others. And we'll even do a bond quiz. We know there'll only be 20 people doing it, but we'll still do the bond quiz. Not now, but soon enough.
A couple of weeks.
The weather's going to get better. The pubs are going to start reopening.
Sports back.
The social distancing is gone. People are going to start going to each other's houses. So we anticipate quite a large drop. So we're going to be doing first flying off, and we're also going to be brought back into places that we already work with. We do a lot of bar consultancy and stuff like that, and we have Barcadia as well. So we'll probably be brought back into a few things with them. So you never know, we might, but we will still be doing a quiz online. We will try and make Friday night always happen, no matter what.
I'm on Team Nicola Patton. We got the Battlestar Galactica question wrong. Oh. So we got 2 people got the foot question wrong. One, Nicola Patton, and John Flaps. I don't know who you are.
Staying quiet, isn't he?
If we get over 100 for Bond, it's a success. 100%. If we get over 100 people, it's a success.
We need for Sunday to kind of happen. Really, we do like between VAT and covering costs and stuff like that, like, and then paying out the prizes. We do need 100. 100 is kind of what we need. And Friday, we kind of need the 300 mark. So anything between 250 and 300 on a Friday helps us to kind of with the costs. Like it's not that easy, to explain to you, but when without giving away or trade secrets and all this, but paying for all the services that we use to get this, running and stuff like that. Like,
John is a Russian bot. Damn Russian bots.
Russian bot, yeah.
Dan Flaps here. Gosh, Creed, he has 4 toes though. But which one did you get wrong? Oh, James and Connor Costello. He got the footwear wrong. Right is right. Now you're confusing me, Connor. Right is right.
So Pat, on the old thing.
Right. I'm just going to get this ready and do these last 15 questions. Get rid of the scoreboard.
Also, I've given you a private chat there as well.
Okay. Yeah. Sent you a message back there. Or Faulty Towers.
Next week is...
Look at the phones. Sarah, we have done a Father Ted quiz. You're on YouTube. Subscribe. But there is a Father Ted quiz in there. You can go back on the older videos and just watch it if you want to. Right, 621. Right, it should be on your phones. Name the branch. Jim moves there. It shuts down not too long later and is merged with the Scranton branch. Is it Rochester, Stamford, or Akron? Right there, Colm.
Yeah, no, I just adjusted something that I haven't done before, and it's after changing. I actually made it a bit better. I lit the green screen better. I just brought
does look like we're in offices.
I think it does, doesn't it? When we're in small, it does look like when it's small that we are in the office.
The shirts and ties help. 94% Stamford is the correct answer.
Yours is a very Jimmy Halpert look, to be fair, like, you know.
What is Toby's daughter's name? Is it Cece, Sasha, or Jada?
If the online quizzes stop, I'll move back to Cork. That's Moira Riley. Is that a threat, or is that... I don't know where you're going with this.
84%. Sasha. 63. What was Michael cooking on his George Foreman grill when he got burnt? Chicken, steak, bacon, or hamburgers? I'm very happy to do an online quiz. Or chicken wigs. No, he wasn't cooking chicken wigs. 86% bacon.
Bacon.
64. Name the branch. It's another branch one. Holly is transferred back to this branch. Buffalo, Binghamton, or Nashua? Binghamton.
Binghamton. Oh, why can't I say it? Binghamton.
88%. Nashua. It wasn't. Binghamton. 65. Which office employee did Michael hit with his car? Stanley, Kelly, Angela, Meredith. If I know this, we should be getting 80, 85, 90% because I'm useless at it. 98%. You look like you're around here, Colm, lifting arms and what you.
I'm trying to stop there's a reflection on this side of my face.
Yeah, looks alright.
Yeah, but it's
Meredith is the correct answer. 66. Who in the office graduated from the same high school class? Toby and Phyllis, Michael and Phyllis, Ryan and Kelly, or Jim and Pam? Oh, 5 seconds. I got another one right. 88% Michael and Phyllis. Correct answer. 67. Hello, my name is... Is it Bob Vance or Bob Vance Vance Refrigeration? Are people going to get... What? I love it. What line of work are you in, Bob?
Bob Vance Refrigeration. He's one of the 5 families as well in the business park.
He is Bob Vance Refrigeration. He says it every time. 68. What is Holly's surname?
Jennifer Walsh. Please let Johnny Flaps have gotten that one wrong. So, Johnny, did you get it wrong? Johnny Flaps?
He didn't.
I love the way...
What is Holly's surname? Is it Fagan, Fender, Farnsworth, or Flax?
I love the way I called him Johnny Flaps about a half hour ago, and all of a sudden people are now calling him Johnny Flaps. Rob Cahill is saying, cruel, lads, cruel. Not at all.
Everybody should have put down Bob Vance Refrigeration. 88% Flax, Holly Flax. 69. That's what she said. Which character has been compared to Cookie Monster? Stanley, Jim, Toby, or Kevin? That's another easy one. Crack my neck. Oh. %. Kevin. 70. Last few questions. What kind of company does Roy end up owning? What kind of company does Roy end up owning? Waste management company, gardening company, gravel company, or motorbike company? And 61% gravel company. 71. Here's the longest question ever. Thanks, Colm. Who said, "What is my perfect crime? I break into Tiffany's at midnight. Do I go for the vault? No, I go for the chandelier. It's priceless. As I'm taking it down, a young woman catches me. She tells me to stop. It's her father's business. She's Tiffany. I say no. We make love all night. In the morning, the cops come in and escape into one of their uniforms. I tell her to meet me in Mexico, but I go to Canada. I don't trust her. Besides, I like the cold. 30 years later, I get a postcard. You should
know the rest. I knew it wouldn't fit.
Didn't even fit in. You should know the rest. Michael, Andy, Jim, Dwight.
What's the perfect crime? I break into Tiffany's at midnight. Do I go for the vault? No. I go for the chandelier. It's priceless. As I'm taking it down, a woman catches me. She tells me, stop. It's her father's business. She's Tiffany. I say no. We make love all night. In the morning, the cops come and I escape out in their uniform.
So confused. Somebody accidentally entered an essay here. It's Ireland's longest question, I believe. Yes, we said it would be.
It's Ireland's longest question, I believe.
90%. Dwight is the right answer.
It couldn't be anyone else.
Somebody left their dissertation in the question.
That's what she said. Boom.
72. Charles Minor was introduced as the new vice president of the Northeast region, filling the position vacated by which other character? Ryan, David Wallace, Micheal, or Jan?
He had originally been working in, I think, the steel industry.
And look at that across the board. Ryan is the correct answer.
David Wallace is actually implied, so it could be David Wallace. Jan was not that at all.
Luke, you. Damn it. 73. When Pam was attacked by 5 children on bicycles, who stepped in to protect her? Micheal, Dwight, Jim, Andy. This is Kenny. Lou. Sarah Cantley was saying she laughed so much at that scene. I think that was the Dwight thing, the story, the perfect crime. 59%. Andy. Second last question, number 74. In the supply catalogue, what type of office equipment was the model showcasing? Micheal developed a crush on her. A printer, a chair, a whiteboard, a desk. I don't think I get this right. It'd be pure guesswork. And 88%. Chair is the correct answer. Right, last question. Don't mess it up, lads. Don't mess it up. Name the branch. Karen becomes the regional manager of this branch. Micheal, Dwight, and reluctant Jim go there to sabotage the place. Yes. So name the branch. Pittsfield, Albany, or Utica? And 72% of you said Utica. That is the correct answer. Right. Colm, that is it. Let's get our final score. Has Johnny Laps held on to top spot? He has
only
24 out of 75.
Dropped. Oh my God. Moots Power, second place. Not that far, well, actually fairly far behind. There's a huge difference between first and second tonight.
Nicola Patton just losing out of it.
A couple of days still got 18 right, to be fair. Susie Kennedy got 26. 74, 73, 79.
You're in 5th spot. Well done, Roy. Unlucky. Emily down in 6th spot, 74 out of 75. You got just as much right as top spot, but didn't answer as quick.
35th, shambles. I'll be back on Friday to crack the top 10. That's from Darren Goggin. Yeah, of course you will.
John, that is very impressive.
So if you want me to do 10 questions there from the office, I'll do them quickly. It's late. I want to go to bed, and I know Pat wants to go to bed too. But if you do want us to do, I'll do it. I said I would, and I don't want to let you down.
Work away there, Colm. Henrik or Peter Cans. He said, disappointed by Emily. Shame expected more.
So
she got one question question wrong.
If you want to get yourself a pen and paper, I'll do it. If you want to, you can write down your own answers.
For pen and paper, let them ask it away. Just let them check it themselves. We'll just hop in there. So, well done to the top three. Just going to let people know there's not that much money in the pot, but first place, John Flaps is getting 30 quid, Moots Power 20 quid, and Karen McCabe, you've gotten yourself a tenner. So we have your email addresses, and we will email you, or you can message me, whatever suits you. But I will be emailing everybody anyway. We can PayPal your money, Revolut your money, and bank transfer if we have to. We'll be doing that in the next 2 or 3 days.
Bart Simpson says, bit of trivia for you all. 18 answers were choice A. There you go.
Did you go A for all of them? You did. Love it, lads. Great fun. Bethley. Great crack, Suits Kenny.
Here we go, guys. I'm going to give you 10 questions from the US or UK office. Here we go.
Right. Oh, can I do this too?
How's that?
I'm going to do it in my head here. I haven't.
You've never seen it, though, have you? These aren't multiple choice.
Okay, it's fine. Just ask the questions and we'll guess them.
All right. Question 1. What is the name of the paper company in the UK office? There you go. Question 2. What is Dawn's surname? Question 3. Who does Tim date and later break up with to try and get with Dawn? Question 4. What was photoshopped onto David Brent in the photo he found on the computer while showing Donna around the office? Question 5. What game show did Ricky Howard claim he'd won 2 episodes of, which he won camping equipment and a Walkman in the process of doing? So what game show did Ricky Howard claim he won 2 episodes of? That's number 5. Number 6. Who won the office quiz? Was it Malcolm and Dennis, Universally Challenged, the Dead Parrots, or the Tits? That's a multiple choice one for you. So who won the office quiz? Was it Malcolm and Dennis, Universally Challenged, the Dead Parrots, or the Tits? That's number 6. Question 7. David dreams of being immortal. Rowan dreams of owning what? Question, what did I say? Was that 8 a second ago or 7? It was 7, wasn't it? 8. Who is the man who watches Gareth make out with a girl in the Chasers nightclub? In Chasers nightclub, who is the man who watches Gareth make out with the girl? Number 9. Which branch merges with Slough in the first episode of season 2? So which branch, like in the US office, there was mergers. Which branch merges with the Slough one? And then I'll give you one last question, and I'm going to give you the answers. What is the name of the woman in the wheelchair Gareth and David carry down the stairs during the fire drill? They're tough.
They are tough.
They are tough. They're actually from the program.
Colm.
The what?
Have you watched UK Office?
I have, yeah. Didn't do it for me.
I fucking love the awkwardness of it all. Favorite character is the IT guy that comes in, fixing the machine. And he's on about his lap times when you're going karting.
Look, it is funny. Like, I mean, it is funny, but I just don't like anyone in it. And sometimes I kind of need to identify or like people in it to kind of want them to succeed. And that's what they're trying to do. They want you to suck. They want you to like them, and they want you, you kind of want, everyone wants the Tim and Dawn to get together. But I kind of didn't care because I didn't like them. They weren't nice people.
It's so hard to watch. Great television. See, that's it. It's so cringy, but that's what it's great. You're sitting there halftime going like this. Oh boy, no.
But I found that with extras as well. Like extras is cringy as well, but it's funnier because it's not trying to be as nasty, you know.
Yeah.
There's a kind of a nastiness to the US office. Right. What is the name of the paper company? It's Wernham Hogg. Wernham Hogg. What is Dawn's surname? She's Dawn Tinsley. Who does Tim date and later break up with to try and get with Dawn? It's Rachel. What was photoshopped onto David Brent in the photograph he found on the computer while showing Donna around the office? Boobs is the correct answer. Boobs. What game show did Ricky Howard claim to have won 2 episodes of, winning himself a camping equipment and a Walkman in the process? It is Blockbusters. Blockbusters is what he claimed to be on. Who won the office quiz? Was it Malcolm and Dennis Universally Challenged, the Dead Parrots, or the Tits? The Tits won it on a tiebreaker. So, David dreams of being immortal. Rowan dreams of owning his own private island. Who is the man who watches Gareth make out with the girl in Chasers nightclub? Her husband. So who is the man who watches Gareth make out with the girl in Chasers? Her husband watches. Which branch merges with Slough? It's Swindon. And what was the name of the woman in the wheelchair Gareth and David carried down the stairs? Brenda. So they would have been the caliber of questions I would have been asking, and I don't think people would have got them right.
No,
they're tough. Did you do an IT quiz? No, we didn't.
We haven't.
It's difficult to write 50 or 60 questions about that without being too specific. You need.
Look, we're all yawning now.
Well, we got 0 anyway. How did you do on the UK office ones, Suchi? Right, we're going to sign off next Friday. If you can share it out, let us know. We will be advertising fairly heavily over the next week as well. So please don't get annoyed if you see a few more advertisements than you should. Share it out. Let people know about it. Share it with friends that you don't know and or let them know. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the YouTube channel and you will get a notification 45 minutes before any quiz goes live. There is no charity quiz this week. We have a week off. We will be announcing the charity for the week afterwards this week as well to let you know. And Friday is going ahead as normal. And next Sunday is going to be the big music quiz. So we're going to be a bit more general. It's not going to be as narrow, but the big music quiz is next week, next Sunday, this time next Sunday. And we'll decide next Sunday what the week after is going to be. So yeah, that's it. Pat, hit the old thing.
I'll see you, everybody. Good luck. Thanks for joining in. We'll see you again Friday. Bye.
Oh man, thank God. Work's over, man. I'm getting that beer.
He's been standing behind me here for the last. Oh my Lord. Rip the shirts. They're good shirts, high quality shirts.
Not a hope.
We'll see everybody. Goodbye.
Simply suit. Free suits.